Okay, so this is my first kind of entry. It's Articulation Buddy question for today. It reacted to it. That's so freaking weird. Okay, maybe not that, but oh wow, okay, generated. Nice. Okay, so the question is
describing this meeting.
Okay, so the question is, suppose you learn that a friend's honest story is missing one key fact that would change how people judge them. What rule should decide whether you bring it up? Loyalty, fairness to others, truthfulness, or expected harm, and why? Okay. If I learn honest stories missing one key fact that would change how people judge them, I think that the rule that should decide whether I bring it up is definitely it's simply truthfulness. Simply because I don't think that loyalty has any bearing to this, except that, yeah, I don't think it has any bearing to this. Fairness to other, I think truthfulness kind of branches to that or links to that. If you're truthful, you're being fair. I think that's just my personal opinion. And expected harm, I don't get that. But anyway, truthfulness is definitely it. That's the rule. Simply because if this friend is really my friend, I want them to be honest and truthful with their stories, and especially when they're sharing that story with other people. And I personally know how difficult it is to maintain a story that is not based on the truth. Like, it's difficult because you have to remember things, you have to remember like sections about your story, and and when you're being truthful, consistency is easy. So there's that. And yeah, this is difficult to defend, probably because I don't have a lot of friends, but also my friends are my best friends are my siblings, and I would always confront them when I have questions. Like, I would always ask questions to clarify something that isn't clear to me, or if there's inconsistencies to their stories, I would always do that. So truthfulness all the way. And I don't even know how to defend that stance, and I know that my assessment for this question is going to be super low, but I'm going to end that. I'm going to end this session with that. Oops. Summarizing gender neutrality. That's weird. The speaker addressed an ethics scenario. Okay, sure. Okay, I'm going to generate the assessment and suggestions. Okay, see, it's 5.8. Position is clear, but reasoning is circular and underdeveloped yet. Has a discernible path, but meanders with self-doubt and tendency. Yeah. And how would AI answer it based on my answer? Ooh, interesting. I love that line. I choose a person and want them to succeed on solid ground, not on a story that collapses when that missing fact eventually surfaces, but because it actually usually does. Interesting. Okay, I love it. That's a session for today.